Sets it to after it's picked up. We could probably set it to no. After it's done that, then it can set it back to 0, right? Okay, so left goes and then right, and then left. Oh, for fuck's sake! Fuck! God, that's annoying! Fuck, he's fucking standing right there and he doesn't fucking go! Unfucking believable. You weak asshole. Just fucking push through, you piece of shit! What a fucking asshole. Fuck. So we have to use tell and listen, I think. But how do we use tell and listen here? So we listen here for the tell, right? For the go. And then here we say tell everyone. Oh wait, no. Tell everyone go. But actually it's like here, right? Go. That's the wrong way. Okay. So hang on a second. So first we tell everyone go, and we listen for the go here. Go. No. This bitch just keeps butting. It's so annoying. Okay, so we've done basically the same thing, except we got tells and goes. We just need to find where to put this tell and this and listen, right? The tell and go, tell and listen. So the first person that goes through here should tell everyone go because they're done, right? And then these people should listen for the go. So right goes, left goes first. Fuck off. For fuck's sake. So left is just gonna keep going, no matter what. Okay, so maybe if we set mem3 to 0, and then here, we set mem3 to 1. And then we say if mem3 is equal to 1, then listen for the go. Wait. Okay, so hang on. So they come through here and set mem3 to 1. Go. And then set. Wait, this isn't gonna work either. Where can I fucking put this? So set it to 1. So if it's 1, set it and then set it to 1? What the fuck am I thinking? Okay, so the first person goes, okay, and as soon as she's done, the second person is gonna go, right? Because it's gonna jump back up. Each one is going to start their thread like one after the other. Or do they do it at the same time? No. Okay, so they don't start all at the same time because they check to see if to the left of them there's nothing. So as soon as there's nothing to the left of them, then they'll activate and go, right? Okay, so if that's fine. So it's never going to hit because we've taken that out. Okay, so pick up, give to, and step, and then tell everyone go, right? But now, this guy has started. Because there's nothing there. So for this first person, they need to we need a way for this guy to wait until this person is done and has said go. So this one's listening for the go as well. He tells go, and then he'll go. And then we need to this person to then listen for the go, right? So if they listen for the go, then they should be able to set mem3 nothing. So they listen for the go, and then as soon as they've had their go, they set mem3 to 1, right? Okay, so then if mem3 is set to 1, they listen for the go, right? But then when you come through here, you set, after you're done, before you tell everyone go, you set mem3 to 0 again, right? Okay, so he goes. Fuck, are you fucking serious? You gotta wait, you fucking asshole. Oh, he's never gonna wait, because as soon as she's left, he's fucking ready to go. So it's not even a case of waiting for the one on the right to go. He's just ready to fucking go straight away. Ah, my brain! It's an easy one, but it's a bit of a stumper at the same time. Because this guy on the left... Okay, so if to the left of you is nothing, that's what we're checking, right? If to the left of you is nothing. It's like weird threading, isn't it? So if mem3 is equal to 1, you want him to listen to go. But we're having it set after this. So actually, this first person to come through here... Wait, no, because he's going to come through there as well. So he's going to come through here, and he's just going to set it back to whatever, and then not wait, right? And listen for the go. So the first person on the left needs to go, and then he's got to wait for the person on the left. But because we're using this if to the left is nothing, and then he uses if to the left is nothing, he's going to go straight away, right? So we have to have some way for the first person on the left to set something that he can't just reset when he comes through this code, right? So, and we can't use calc on this either. So we can only set numbers. So maybe we can set mem3 to be the number. So we want him to listen for go, and we want the person, we want it really orderly, right? So we want the person on the right to listen for their go, and then set it. So when they're going and they set to 1, that's fine. Oh wait, no, because if they set to 1 here, and they come through to here, so actually we want this to be before this loop as well, because they'll just get stuck there. So they set this to 1, and they go. If this is set to 1, they listen for the go, and then go through. So that works for that side. So once this person gets their command to go, off they go, and then this person should wait. But this person's not going to wait right now, because he's just going to go as soon as she's out of the way. He's going to check to the left, see that there's no one there, and he's just going to go. So we have to have some other way to stop him from going. It tells everyone go and listens for go. Listens for go if that flag is set to 1. If I set the flag to 0, if mem3 equals 0, then she's just going to get stuck listening for go. But she has to go first. So it has to go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. It has to go like in that sequence. So I don't know if there's any way that we can do this. I don't know if we can have a listen for go in there for like the second one whilst doing it like this. So is there some other way that we can like get these people to go off? We can't look to the right of us for worker, because that's going to apply to everybody pretty much. So looking to the left, looking to the top, It's tricky. It looks like there's room for them to move up one as well, though. Like, if I wanted to move this guy up one, for instance, and then this one up two, and then these two up two as well, you might be able to do something like that, possibly. It'll be tricky, though. Be tricky to just like move them into like a pyramid shape. We want to move them into a pyramid shape, maybe. So that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. And then she's gonna go, and he's gonna go straight away from the left. And the sequence is all fucked up because we've had 3 lefts before we've had anything.
You're doing great, Dad!
Thanks. I appreciate that. That's just what I needed. Who wants to be banned? Anyone? Does anyone want to be banned? If brain cannot compute, then Alt F4. Okay. That's a good one, yeah. Okay, we ban you. Who else wants to be banned? I'll take it. Anyone else have anything clever to say? Anyone? No? No, nobody else really doesn't have anything like overly clever to say. Okay, I got a couple here. Here's one. There's another one. Here's another one. Here's a ban. I just banned Jacob as well. How do I unban Jacob? Can anyone unban Jacob, or do I have to unban him? How do I... Can he unban himself? I don't know if he can, actually. I unmodded him. Now I have to remod him as well. Oh, poor Jacob. So if I ban a mod, it demods them? Nice. That's pretty good. Try using different words? Oh yeah, that's true. There's multiple words, isn't there? Try using different words. That could work, actually. Alright, so they listen for go. Okay. And then, but wait, we're still stuck in the... It doesn't matter if we use different words, though, right? Because we're still stuck in the same situation where these two are going to fire through. So one of them's going to go through and say go. There's no way of getting... She's going to pass through this code the same as he's going to pass through, right? Right from the top. So as soon as they see this, they're going to fire through. So anything that I put in here is going to affect her as well, right? And she has to go first. The one on the left has to go first. So what we're trying to do is trying to stop the second guy on the left from going. Where's Jacob? Is Jacob not able to say anything? No? Where is Jacob? Jacob? I can't see you anywhere. I can't remod you. Have you been banned for life? Oh, there you are. I see you. Poor Jacob. There.
You're doing great, Dad!
There you go, Jacob.
Joke's on you. I banned you from my channel as well, you asshole.
Thanks, Jacob. Oh, man. Wait, Jacob, you don't even stream that much anymore. You were streaming for a while. What happened? You stopped. You just wanted to get the purple badge. Is all you wanted was the purple... You just wanted the purple badge? No. He bans someone and then he gets money from them. Yeah. No. I didn't... I mean, it wasn't by design. It just happened that way. Okay. Let's get our heads back into the game, okay? We've had some fun now. We've had some fun banning Jacob. Now we have to get our head back into the game. So this is where we're at. Left has to pick up the paper and shred it. Then right, then this left, and then this right, and then this left, and then this right, and then this left, and this right. In that sequence, it has to happen, okay? The problem we're having is we can say, we can identify who's on the far left and who's on the far right.
No, I can't find a good game to stream.
You can't find a good game to stream. Jacob, I have the same problem. That's why I'm playing this dumb game. But actually, it's turned out pretty fun. Like, I kind of like it, but I kind of hate it at the same time. I hate getting stuck. I hate getting stuck and knowing that there's a wall of chat scrolling beside me telling me how dumb I am. I hate that. That's the thing that I find the most annoying about playing this game on stream. But otherwise, it's really fun. Otherwise, it's really fun. Hey, I downloaded Auctionator finally for World of Warcraft. I made like $5 grand today. It was great. It's really nice to make a lot of money in WoW again. I forgot how much I like trading on the auction house. It's the best. It's the best. I dropped what's it called? Mining. I took jewel crafting after I didn't even go mining a lot. I just like held on to mining for like a week, and then I mined nodes while I was like doing stuff like world quests or whatever. I ended up with a ton of ore, and I prospected all of that ore, and I made $5 grand from all the jewels and stuff like that. It was pretty good. It was nice. I mean, I probably could have just sold the ore itself for $5 grand, but at least now I can craft my own jewels and stuff as well, right? Should take some more WoW. Tank some mythics for me. Okay, cool. Yeah, we did. What mythic did I do yesterday? I did Underrot. So I got some shoulders as well finally. It's just trinkets now that I need to upgrade, and I need to try the new raid as well. I haven't tried it yet. Maybe I'll try it tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so we have these words, and we can use different words to tell people stuff, which is pretty good. But there's no way to get this guy to wait at the start, because like I keep saying, she runs the same code as he does. So unless we like bust this out of here and put it somewhere else, I don't know. But again, we're still gonna fall into the same trap, because this condition here, if to the left of you equals nothing, then you can go. And then we have to like listen for a go. So maybe we actually use mem3 as like just a flag at the start. So we set it to 1. Right? So we set it to 1. And then we say if m3 equals 1, then we just want to jump past. So then we listen for go here, but we can jump past this. Mem3 is equal to 1. And then we're going to set mem3 to equal to 0, right? So that means that we can get rid of this. We'll set it to 0, and then it'll be constantly 0 after the first run, right? So that's how we can get around that. And then we listen for goes that way. So listen for a go. So you listen for a go, and then that might actually work. Hang on. So she goes. What? Hang on 1 minute. You should be listening for a go. Okay. So she's gone. Okay. Okay, so to the left of him is free now. Ah, fuck. I just remembered. It's not like a global, is it? It's the memory is for each person, right? So he'd have to set his memory to. We can't do this. We cannot do this. We can't use this flag at all. It's never gonna play, because it's not like a global variable, right? It's a memory register for each thread, so it's never gonna change for him. So listening for go there is not gonna work either. Oh fuck! How do we do this? How do we can't like get him to stop. He won't stop. He just won't stop. So we can't do this in order, I don't think. He's just gonna go. So we can't have her listen. She's just gotta go. Because he's just gonna go. And then that happens. Don't ask me why that fucking happens. It's so fucking frustrating as well. Like, he was first. He should go first, right? I don't know why he waits for her to go by. His thread activated before hers did. So like why I don't understand why that happens. Tell everyone go. He just gets stuck. We can't like get the first group to tell them go because the second group can't sit there and listen because it'll affect everybody. So now they don't do shit because it applies to everybody. Oh god, this is a tricky one. This is a really tricky one. This is really tricky. Let me go take a pee. I'm gonna go take a pee. I'll be right back, okay? I'll be back in 2 seconds.
You're doing great, Dad!
I'm back. Oh, what a delightful piss that was. What a fantastic pee I just had. Really, really nice. It was really, really nice. It smelled like wheat. smelled just like wheat. What's going on with my thing as well? Hang on a second. I have to like is it filters? Chroma key? Hang on a second. There, that's better, right? Can you see? That's better, right? It's not like cutting off my shoulders now. Okay, good. Right. So, how do we tell and listen to people who are all trying to do the same thing at the same time? This is the problem that we're having right now. It's kind of... We've got Mem1 set to the nearest shredder and Mem2 set to the nearest wall. We've got nearest wall set so that they can step away from the shredder after they've gone and they've shredded to make room for the other people to come in and do their shredding when the time comes. The problem we're having is that the first person, because we have to do a sequence, so the first person on the left fires off and goes, but as soon as she's done and she's left, this guy on the left detects that there's nobody there, and then he goes, but actually she needs to go first. And if we just do it like this, there's problems too, because look, this guy can't, this woman always gets in before he does, so it screws up the sequence as well that way. So we have to use tell and listen. We have to use tell and listen for these, but I just don't know where to put them, because I can say, yeah, you know what, I'm done, I've gone, I've done my thing, so I can yell go, right, and then she can listen. This guy could listen for go, but then everybody's going to be listening for go. We have to somehow isolate her from the rest of it. But I don't think we can, because we can't use memory to do it. There's no global variable that we can use as like a flag or something to say that she's finished, so the rest of them could go in the sequence. We got give to, but that's just to give to the shredder. I don't think we would need to pass data between like the people. Step pick up nearest set. We can set a value if we want to. But again, setting a memory value will be for each person individually. So it would only be useful if it changes. We can't set the value from one to another, I don't think. And then if jump and end we're using as well. I feel like we're just missing something really straightforward, but I'm not sure what it is. So they'll just get stuck there. And then these people won't be able to move because they're checking to see if to the left and to the right of them is free. So that doesn't work, because they both get stuck. They both get stuck there. We can make her go when she listen for the go, and then she'll go, but then he's just gonna go. How do we get around this? This is the problem. It's this guy here. This guy going too soon. He goes too soon. I don't think there's a way to do it. Mem is global or per person? It's per person. Put the listen in the else. Put the listen in the else. Put the listen for go in the else. I never considered that. What, you think that'll work? Oh. Oh. No. It's still not in sequence though. So one of it was close though. It was close. Somebody butted. Okay, so listen for the go and tell everyone go. And what do we want to do? We want to listen for okay and tell everyone okay. when they're done. Okay, so she says, okay. She's listening for go. Okay. Go. Go. Okay. Alright. I don't know what to do. I just don't know. Okay and okay. So she goes. She says, okay. She goes, and then he goes. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure if that's right. Should be left now. Wasn't. Right. So that completely fucked up. Left. Right. Left. So right should be next. Right. Left. Right. Nah, it fucks up. It fucks up all the time because they're both going at the same time still. Why are they both going at the same time? So this okay should only go for these guys, right? Okay, so hang on. So she comes through, she picks up her cube, she gives it to the shredder, she yells okay, and then she steps away. And then she's obviously heard the okay. She was listening for the okay the whole time. She shouldn't have been listening to the okay the whole time because, you know what? Oh, for fuck's sake, guys. So the okay is, so when is she triggering? So she goes and she's listening for okay. And now she's picking up and doing her thing. And it's close because that guy almost came in and beat her to it. And these guys are close too. But now they're all queuing up. So we need to, doing it 2 by 2 is fine. But they actually have to stop. So these people are waiting to listen okay. So they're getting stuck on here. So hang on a second. So you are listening for okay. And so is everybody else. Everybody else is listening, but he's not. He's checking.
You're doing great.
So all these people here are checking. Oh no, they've all checked. So they've heard the okay. And then they're going through here to check. Oh, I see. So they've heard the okay, which has broken them from the holding pattern, but they're all there. And then they go up to check to see if to the left is free. But by then, she's already checked to see if to the right is free. And she's gone up here and she's done the thing, right? Meanwhile, everybody else is listening for okay to be screamed. So, it says okay. I think maybe part of it is because I'm trying to use this code here over again. I'm trying to do it in like less steps. Hey, Red's Rye, thanks so much for the donation. And also, Twister2361. Thanks for the donation as well. I appreciate it so much. Thanks. Is this thing like fucked up again too? Yeah, that's better, right? Okay. So they're all listening for this okay, when some of them should be listening for maybe a different word, like you guys were saying before. So we want the people on the left to listen for okay, and we want the people on the right to listen for go. But they all get stuck at okay because of the else here, right? So there's no way of telling. Oh god, this is so frustrating. Because there's no way of knowing where they are, right? So the person on the left goes and everyone else listens for the okay. Because everybody else is in the else boat. Everyone else is in the else boat. And there's no way for us to like really determine. So if to the right of you is nothing, but she gets stuck in the okay and the else first. So it'd be good if they both went at the same time, maybe. Fuck. Fuck. I'm stuck. I don't know how to do this. Not into the else, it wouldn't do anything. Right person say left person to go and vice versa. Right person and left person. Can't do that. What do you mean, like tell to the person to the left of you to go? That would make them all go. Except for like one person, right? To the left or to the right? You spammed the Vidiot stream with sips. Good one. Good for you. Left listen okay, tell go, right listen go, tell okay. I don't know if I can do that. The leftmost person signals the rightmost person. How do you identify the leftmost and the rightmost though? How the hell would the leftmost tell the rightmost? There's no way of the leftmost person knowing who the rightmost person is. I don't think anyway. Not that I can think of. So this is like not needed either, right? They both go at the same time. And then it just descends into chaos after that. So they're listening for the okays. Listen to the okay and tell everyone okay. Tell people in the direction okay. Tell people at the shredder okay. Tell the shredder okay. And then the shredder can then tell everyone else okay as well. So if to the left of the, so we get them both to go at the same time. And then as soon as they hear okay, they're off. But then we get the problem with this one butting in front of this one again. Which is kind of weird, right? This is like, oh, it's because it's because the shredder's not directly in the middle, right? It's leaning to the left of, like by one. So, which would mean that the left person should get there sooner, but I don't understand why it doesn't. So we can tell everyone okay after we've given the paper to, well, the first person to do it will say okay. Unless we delay it a little bit. get them to step to the wall first and then say okay? Whatever. Okay, we did it in 16 seconds, and our current solution used 11 commands. I don't even know how that worked, but it did. Cubicle communication. What the fuck? It should not have worked, I know. I don't know. Well, isn't this fancy? Look, this is pretty fancy. Look, they're all stuck in little cubes. It's like the evolution of an office. How does it feel to have your very own cubicle? Shh. Do you hear that? Listen carefully, that's right. Quietness. You no longer have to hear the gross sounds and breathing and gurgling of your co-workers, so let's keep it quiet. For this assignment, only one shredder may run at a time. If more than one shredder runs at the same time, they all explode, and then quietness for me. Each worker must print and shred 5 documents, but we have to be quiet. No 2 shredders may run at the same time. Alright, so first things first. Tell in a direction or listen for... Okay, alright. So, we can tell everyone, hi, morning, ready, okay, go, coffee time, ugh, or goodbye. Which sets us up good, right? First thing that we want to do is we want to set mem1 to be your nearest printer is mem1, nearest shredder is mem2, and then set mem3 to be nothing to start with, right? First thing everybody's gonna do is they're gonna step 1 over, and then they're gonna step down, and then they're going to set mem3 to whatever's there, right? So mem3, so they'll have a number so that we can do it in order. We can try to do it in order, right? So let's see. How's it? How are we? Wait. So we step forward over, and mem3 is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. Okay, that's that done. So once they have their thing, then we can say if your mem3 is equal to 1, right? Explicitly equal to 1. We want you to take from your nearest printer, right? mem1, and then we would like you to give to mem2, and then we would like to tell everyone hi. Okay, great. Okay, so that's the first person going. So then number 2, if your mem3 equals 2, we would like you to listen for hi, and then we would like you to jump here. And then if your mem3 equals 3, we would like you to listen for hi, jump. Oh no, we don't want to do that actually. We listen to hi, and we want to take from mem1 and give to mem2. And then if your mem3 is equal to 3, you can tell everybody morning, and then you're gonna be listening for morning, and then you're going to take from, we're just gonna do this manually because fuck it. Take from mem1, give to mem2, and tell everyone ready. And then if you are mem3 number 4, look at this, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You're gonna be listening for ready, and then you're going to take from wait, there's no way to come back to it though, is there? I'm just trying to see if I can like condense some of this down. We've got to do this. We have to have separate commands for everybody so that they know when to go, right? Maybe? Possibly? So we take from mem1 and we give to mem2. Tell everyone hi. Tell everyone hi, and then the person that says hi can go. It's gonna take a long time to do this, right? Each person has to shred 5 as well, and they have to do it in order. So maybe we just have to do this the long way. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. All right, fine. Take from mem1, give to mem2. Take from mem1, give to mem2, and then we listen for ready. Take from mem1, give to mem2, and tell everybody you don't need to tell everyone anything. You're done. And then we jump back up to the start here, right? Oh my god. It happened. What happened? Hi, morning, ready. So actually we can't do this because when person 4 is done their bit, they have no way of telling person 1 without person 1 fucking, if your mem3 is equal to 1, say ready, listen for ready, and then tell hi, not hi. Okay, so you're listening for okay, which you'll never get, and then we jump back to the start. So nobody will do anything this time. So they just wait forever, because there's no way. So I don't think we can even do it the long way. I don't think we should have done it the long way anyway, though, right? Okay. Let's get rid of all this crap. Okay, so we know who you are based on your mem3. So they step down here and they grab their mem3, right? So then we want to say, M4. Maybe we could use mem4 for something. It's not global though, right? It's just for each person. The memory is per person. So we can't have like a counter or something, a global counter to help them out. So we probably have to use tells and listens. So we're back to where we were. If your mem3 is equal to 1. Then we want you to take from mem1, give to mem2. Huh. What if we set mem4 to be the number of times they have to run it, and then we can say like mem3 is set to their actual number, which I don't think it matters. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Does it matter? I don't know. Maybe we can't do that. If mem3 equals 1, so the first person is gonna go in and just keep doing this, right? Oh my god. They can't both do it at the same time. So she's gotta do 5. And when she's done, she could just chuck herself in, and after she's done 5, she can just say, I'm done, and then the next person can start, right? Nothing. Something. Huh, I wonder if we can do it that way. Maybe we don't have to have them go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we could just do like all of 1s. She could chuck herself in. All of 2s. Chuck himself in. I don't think they need to survive. It just says no 2 shredders may run at the same time. Each worker must print and shred 5 documents. So mem4. If we set mem4 to 0, and every time we do one, and mem4 is less than or equal to 5, do that, right? And then we say calc mem4 equals mem4 plus 1. So she did it 6 times. Three, 4, 5. If mem4 is equal to 5, then say okay, and then we want the next person to go 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. End. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, so in the else here, we want to kind of do the same thing, right? So we can do it like that. Okay, so then the else we want to listen for. Maybe we can do it like this. So in the else, if
Good job, Dad.
your mem3 is equal to 2, we want you to listen for okay. And then we want you to jump. To here, right? Oh, crap. I mean, we could just copy the code, but we want to reuse some of it, I think, right? So it goes, like, up to there, but then it should really go to here. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. Good. Okay. So then mem3 is listening for the okay. And mem3 equals to 1. And then we could just have like one here that says if mem4 equals 5. And mem3 equals to 2. Tell everyone go. So he's listening for the okay, and then he's gonna jump to here. Okay. So he says go. It's gonna be a lot of code, but we can do it. Alright, so then we say we have if m4 is equal to 5 and mem3 is equal to 3, we would like to tell everyone coffee time and end. And then here we would like to say if m3 is equal to 3, we're listening for go, and then we're gonna jump up here. Okay, good. So coffee time, and then finally, if mem4 is equal to 5 and mem3 is equal to 4, I'd like to just end. Right? Coffee time. And then here, if mem3 is equal to 4, we're listening for coffee time. And then we jump up to here again. Wow. Okay, that should work. Fuck. We did it in 33 commands. The optional size challenge is 12. The optional speed challenge was 60 seconds. We did it in 87. Do I care? No. I really don't. Cubicle communication complete. The mode code. These ones are tough, man. The early ones were easy, though. I was driving on a road, and I thought, hey, why don't I download? But oh no, there's a Toad. Get out of the way, Toad. Go back to your abode. I don't want you to explode. Oops, if only I had slowed. And as for the download, I got an error code. What do you think? I'm thinking I have some really great poetry inside me to share with the world. What? Your assignment? Okay, I'll just put it over there. You can let me know if you would like me to recite my poem again. How many times does each number appear in the grid there in the center of the room? How many zeros are there? How many ones? How many twos? How many threes, fours, and fives? Write your answer on that row of 6 data cubes at the bottom of the room and place them back on the floor. The first cube on the left should say how many zeros there are. The next cube should say how many ones, and so on up to 5. Do not include the cubes at the bottom of the room in your count. That row is only for results. Oh, God. Guys, this is going to be a tough one. Oh, this is going to be a real toughie. This is going to be a real toughie. So we have 6 people who we would like to go through and count how many times there's a 0, how many times there's a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. And then work their way back down to here somehow. Oh my lord, this is crazy. This is gonna be crazy. This is gonna just be nuts. We have nowhere to record any of this stuff either. We don't have enough memory slots for all of this stuff either, which is crazy. We're going to have to go up, down, check each row like that, I guess. Jesus Christ. Alright, first things first. Let's have you step up. If the direction above you, no wait, we just want you to step up. We want you to step up, and then we would like you to no, we just want you to step up no matter what, right? So I'm thinking that maybe we could have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 1, 2. They have to go through. So they have to check to their left, on them, and to their right everywhere they go, right? But there's no way that they can share data between them, I don't think. I don't know if they can share the data between them. There's no way to sort of identify them from like 1 to 6 either to get them to do specific stuff. So they're all gonna have to work at the same time. We ideally would like to keep them in these rows so that they can just go up and then come back and then write their answers there, right? But it doesn't really matter. But it kind of does matter because how are we going to get each one to record? How many zeros are there? Write your answers on that row of 6 data cubes at the bottom of the room and place them back on the floor. First cube on the left should say how many zeros there are. So that has to say how many zeros there are, 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s. In that order, right? So ideally we would like to have each one of these responsible for 0s, 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s. But how the fuck do we differentiate between them to tell them like what to do, right? That's kind of nuts. There's no like... There's no way for them to know who they are and what number they are and what values are assigned to them. Oh, this one's really, really tough. Holy shit. I don't even know where to start with this one. Look, we could make them all move up. We didn't solve it by making them all move up, though. So what do we have? Step, pick up, drop, and right, which we need. We need pick up, drop, and right, and of course step nearest. We have as well. Calc. we have to set. We have set if we need it. Tell, listen, if jumping ends. How the hell are we gonna tell one of them to just find out how many numbers there are of something? I'm not looking at you, chat. I'm not looking. I want to figure it out. I want to figure this one out myself. All right? If I have to look over, I'll ban people, okay? I will do it. I'm looking over, you're banned. I got to figure it out. Right? It's all up to me to figure this one out. So I think we have access to every single cube. So if you're to the right and to the left, you need to analyze both of these rows and both of these rows, right? But then if you're in the middle, you just have to look at one row, right? So if to the left of you is not equal to a worker, then we want you to not only calc so we want to do it for zeros first. Everybody go through, count the number of zeros, get the value, return down, and then write it. Zeros. There's no way that we can track everything, right? So, how many zeros? Oh, I can't even see this row. There's like 1, 2. Well, we can figure that out. It should be easy enough to do, right? We can just increment it. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll set mem1 to equal to 0 to start with. That's the number we're looking for, right? Okay, so if to the left of you or to the right of you is not equal to a worker, you have to analyze, you have to set your nearest calc. Wait, how are we gonna, if everybody counts them, how are we gonna add up all of the numbers? So each of them is going to have to come here and add their result to this cube on the far left for zeros. And then we have to have code that's going to then put them all back into position so that they can go through again, count everything, and then come down here and put it into this result. Wow, this is going to be really hard. This is going to be really hard. Okay, so we have this condition for this person and this person to then just check both, right? So we need to step up. Okay, so you need to so this is going to be the counter, right? So mem2 is going to be, so calc mem2, wait. We need a counter and we need a total. So mem2 will be the counter and mem3 will be the total. All right, so if the value equals to mem1, then we would like you to, or No, wait, we can't do that. So we have to go if that, and then we have to say if that equals to mem1. And then we have to do this again as well, right? So that's mem2. So this is the counter. So this is going to be the counter plus 1. And then this is going to be mem2 plus 1 again. And then we step, right? So mem1 is set to 0. That's fine. Mem2 and then mem3 is going to be like the total, right? So we keep stepping up. We keep stepping up until if the direction above you is not equal to a wall, right? And then we move all this crap into here, like that. Wait, what are you doing? Mem1. Oh, hang on a second. We didn't put the code in here for these people. So if the value above you is equal to mem1, then we want you to say mem2 equals mem2 plus 1, right? Okay. So she's got 1 0. She should have 2 zeros at the end, right? Let's just make sure that this is all working. So when they get up to the wall, they should just stop, right? Okay, so you found 2 zeros, which is correct. You found 2 zeros, which is correct. You found 3 zeros, which is incorrect. How the fuck did you get 3 zeros? Pray tell. You got 2 zeros, which is also incorrect. You managed to get 2 zeros as well, which is also incorrect. And you managed to get 3 zeros, which is 1, 2, also incorrect. Okay. So what? So it's something to do with this. If to the side of us is not equal. Cause hang on a second. They're not going in sequence, right? So they go. Okay. That's annoying. Okay, so if above you is not equal to a wall, everybody steps, right? I think it's this else here. Pardon me. They're really getting ahead of each other now. Okay, hang on a sec now. So you had 3. So 1, 2, 3. That's correct. You had 2. What? What? How did you get 2 in this row? How the fuck did she get 2? That's crazy, right? They all check the column on the left. They shouldn't be. They shouldn't be checking the column on the left. Because we'll be missing a column. We'll be missing 2 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'd be missing 2 columns. So these two, this guy has to check not only the one. Wait a second. So we're checking. Yeah, no, that's fine. And then we move up. And then these people just check the one above them. So if this person's only checking the one above, how is he getting 2? This guy found 1, which is right. This guy found 3, which is right. This guy found 2, which is not right. And this guy found 1. Should have found 2. What the fuck? So it seems to be these guys that get confused. Okay, so hang on. Okay, so if there's a worker to left and right, no. Okay, so step up. Step up again. Okay, so if the value... Oh, she didn't even hit the else that time. All right, so she's her code is hitting before this person gets up here because they're not all in a row. So we can't check to see if there's workers on either side, right? And for everybody, there's going to be data cubes on either side. So they get out of sync somehow. So we might have to do tells and listens. Oh my god, this is a nightmare. The amount of like threads and like the total lack of fucking decent commands for every thread is garbage, isn't it? Jesus. So we have to tell and listen to keep them in sync, right? Before they check and they move up. Because what's happening here is that because these people move up one first, she runs the code before this one who's lagged behind and then starts checking the diagonals as well. So that's why she had 2, because there would have been 2, I guess, in this column, right? So we have to wait until they're all on the line and then they all have to go together at the same time, which, as we've seen in the past, is a fucking nightmare in this stupid fucking game. Jesus Christ. So even if we could tell them and have them listen, it's going to be a mess and it's never going to work because they all run the same code. And even then, having them work all the way up here, counting zeros just to come back and then update the thing and then count all the ones to come back. We have to do it that way, though. There's no way that we could store 6 values before we head back and then write them again, right? There's probably like a like every level in this game. There's probably a super easy way of doing it, but I can never figure them out. Like, I don't know how, I wouldn't know how to do this in less than like 20 lines of code or whatever the optimal or optional challenge is. Like, I have no idea. Like, I can only do this stuff the way that I would do it. And maybe it's not like massively efficient, but sometimes it works, but this is just too hard. So before we step, we want to listen, right? Here for okay. And then we want to listen for an okay here too. It's never gonna work, is it? How can we tell and listen in this scenario? I don't know if we can. We want them to do their thing and wait. We want them to wait until everybody is here, right? And then move up together. Like in a single column, so that all of this logic holds up. Oh, this is a real toughie. Okay, I'm gonna come back to this one. That's the mode code, right? Let's try this identify yourselves instead. Let's see if this one's a bit easier. This is year 51. You have been ranked. The worker all the way on the left is number 1. Sorry, everyone else. The next worker is number 2, and so on. Let's all do a good job. That means you too, number 7. Everyone, please write your assigned numbers on the data cubes next to you. Put them back on the floor. Alright. So, if there's nobody, if to the left of you is nothing, you are to pick up the cube here and write on it mem1, which is going to be set to 1. You're going to write mem1 on it, and then you're going to set mem1 to equal +1, right? And then you're going to tell the person to the right of you, hi. Go. Okay. And then the person to the right of you is going to listen for go. And then pick up their cube. Right? And write mem1 on it, and then do another calc here for mem1 equals mem+1, and then tell the person to right of you go. Fuck's sake. So it has to be... Okay, so that one is 1, but then this person has to be +1, and but then we also have to say... It's not mem1 +1, it's this direction +1, right? Go. Wait, what? Hang on a second. So he's listening for the go. So he picks up his cube and he writes mem1 on it. Oh. Label the first data cube on the left of the 1, the next cube 2, and so on down the line. All cubes must be placed back on the floor where they came from. Okay, to prevent tampering, workers who touch another worker's data cube will immediately explode. Okay, so we just have to put them down then now. Okay, so tell go, and then, wait, so back on the floor where they came from. Okay, so then you're gonna have to, step down and drop the cube, and then you're also going to have to step down and drop cube. Oh, come on. What the fuck? Step down, and this was just working 2 seconds ago. What did I screw up? Calc. Oh, I see. It's because it's because we're trying to read that value from the other one, right? From the other side, but it gets dropped. So we actually have to fucking hang on a second. So she picks it up, writes 1 on it, and puts it down. Oh god. Okay, you know what? Let's step down 1 to start with. Okay, so that we can remove these step downs. And then we can do a pickup from here. Hooray! We did it in 15 commands, and we were a lot slower than the average, but we did it. Year 51 is done. Man, the mode code is really hard. Fuck, the mode code is hard. Should you buy this game for your BF to make him miserable? Yes, please do. Please do it. Just do it. 100 cubes on the floor. How hard could it be, right? Oh no, all our data got wiped for real this time. Okay, don't panic, but we have to fix this before anyone finds out. Okay, let's see. We have 100 cubes, so let's just write all 100 numbers from 0 to 99 somewhere on the floor. Where? I don't care. 1, 2, 3, blah, 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 99. Just put them anywhere you like, as long as it looks like legitimate data, and hurry before someone notices. Each of the 100 numbers between 0 and 99 must be represented somewhere on the floor. Their order or location does not matter. Ay, ay, ay. Oh my god. Gee whiz. Okay. Their order or location does not matter. Fine. So everybody can go and get a cube, right? Oh, there's no nearby. Okay, so not everybody can go and get a cube. Alright, so we want to get everybody to write the cube. So we want to get everybody in a line first. And then we want to go from 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 0 to 9 will be there. And then 10 to 19, and then so on and so forth. So we can probably do it in some sort of order, maybe. Once we get everybody in a line. Okay, so first things first. If to left view is not equal to a data cube, then we would like you to step to the left. Okay, great. That's everybody in a line now, right? Okay, good. Okay, so if we want everybody to go together as well, right? We want everybody to do this together because we're relying on other people's. So as soon as everybody is at the first data cube, then we can say. How do we know if everybody's like where they need to be? Set mem1 to 0, and then we need to have a oh Oh my god, this is gonna be so hard to do. Fuck. This is gonna be so hard to do. So the first guy, we want them to pick up their block and wait, ideally. We want them to step onto the block. Okay, so we get everybody to step over there. Okay, and then if equals a data cube, then we want you to step there and wait. We want you to wait. No, we don't. There's no way that we can get them to wait, right? So we can get them to come over. It makes it difficult that they're not like all in a line as well. So the first thing we have to do is get them all into a line together. So maybe we can do like tells and listens for that or something. Although I don't think we can do that. We might not be able to do that. What time is it? Fuck, it's almost time to go. Just as well too. I'm starting to lose the will. All right, listen. I've lost the will. I've lost the will. We did good. We did really good today. We beat a lot of levels. All right, we're stuck on 52 and 53, which are both hard, okay? And then we have all these red ones to get through. But we're getting there. We are getting there. Yeah? No? Well done. Thanks. Thanks. Yeah, the will has been lost big time. I've lost my will. Oh, jeez. I need to play oh god. You know what? Actually, I've enjoyed playing this. And I won't let it beat me. I will get to the end of it, hopefully. It'll be fun. We've come a long way. We've beaten a lot of levels. Not very efficiently, but we've done it. It's taken a while to get to this point. But we'll continue maybe tomorrow.